Hello, magic makers, and welcome to May. Here we go. Another wild ride, another wild month. We just keep doing all the things, do we not? What a pleasure and a privilege it is to be a human on planet Earth at this time. And let's just acknowledge what an incredibly wild ride it is. So, first of all, stick around to the end if you like what's happening here. Like, share, subscribe, do all the things, whatever platform you're seeing this on. Love to have you part of my community, and so honored to have you help me and Spirit get these messages into the world. May is coming in. It is the 5th month, so we will look at the number 5 within it, which is the number of change, right? It moves in all the directions. It can be a little chaotic. It keeps a lot of things moving. There's nothing stagnant about this month. It is a transformational portal, basically. And stick around to the end and I'll give you the 4 themes you really need to optimize, to optimize the energy of this month. So even though it's a 5 month, it is a 3 universal month. So we take the 20 or the 2023, add it together. That gives us the 7, and that with the 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 gives us the 3. 3 is a super fun number. 3 is the number of creativity. I like to think of it as the holy trine, the body, the mind, the spirit, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, which is the feminine expression of the Christ. It encompasses the pyramid, strong foundations. I always feel that the number 3 is very stable, yet it is very wild in its expression. So it really gives you that creativity, and it can be a whirlwind of social activity. It likes to express. It's a very excitable number, and it's going to be a super busy month. So hold on to your hats, basically. It's about self-expression. It's about who are you at soul level, and how does that want to emote from you? What's the most creative, expressive way you can bring yourself fully to the table, fully out into the world? That's what this month is doing for us. So it pairs well with the beauty and the wonder. You know, we're in Taurus season, pairs well with that beauty and that wonder. But do not forget, we are starting this month out still on this astrological ride through the eclipses, and we are still in Mercury retrograde. So it's bringing in this big kaboom, but we have that 5 that's going to still create the change and the pivots that happens in the portal of eclipse season. It's a very unpredictable time. There's also a lot of astroblasts coming and solar flares coming into the planet. Spirit right now is saying it's a light induction time for birth. Ooh, how much do we love that? The quickening is upon us, is what they're saying. So the quickening is a term that's used when a woman is pregnant and she actually feels the life inside of her. That's called the quickening. It's like the understanding that life is actualized. And so we'll take that information that just dropped in from Spirit, that we are moving into the quickening. It's an induction of light for the birth of the new earth. Wow, let's take that. So astrology, let's dive in. May 1st, May Day. It's Beltane. It is a celebration of the ancients. It's the midway point between the solstice and the equinox, and it brings us that full glory of spring. It also brings in that beauty, that time of celebration, that time of getting ready to expand, to create, to dance, to celebrate. That day is also where the sun is in Taurus, and it's going to align with Mercury retrograde, and what that forms this Mercury blast, basically. And it's in that moment, it's a very powerful astrological connection that in that moment can bring in a lot of downloads, if you will. I don't love that word. I think it's overused, but a lot of infinite connection of higher sight, higher wisdom, greater knowing. So be very mindful, very present on the 1st of May to receive any of those light induction codes, because there's a lot of birth that wants to happen through you. So get yourself to the earth, be in nature, set up your meditation, be in celebration, be in the space of receiving, lean your body back into that feminine way so that you can open into greater receptivity, especially on that day, because it's set for codes of transformation to come forth. So optimize, 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 optimize. May 5th of May, May Day, Scorpio, full moon, lunar eclipse. It is a huge kaboom, kabam. It completes a 2-year cycle. It also completes this eclipse window that we are in, that started with the new moon and the solar eclipse. And so these are always bookends. They're always massive transformation times. Coming in with Scorpio has all that kind of super active energy, volume really turned up. It also takes you real deep into the emotions, that full moon's do. And then you have the eclipse on top of it. It completes a 2-year cycle. It's a big deal. So pay attention to what has transformed over your life in the last 2 years. It's been a ride. It has been a ride. All of humanity is going through some experience or expression of a dark night of the soul. Whether you're through it or you're just coming onto it, these 2 years are actualizing a lot of transformation. So this completes one form of that cycle. Remember, it can bring about sudden endings, quick pivots, 5-month, all the change, rapid bursts of wild change awaits you. It's time to dig deep, to clear your inner wheelhouse and of any old emotions, like really truly liberate and set yourself free during the light and the shadow of this moon. And let it be done. It is done, it is done, it is done. I am free, I am free, I am free. Your proclamation, your command is the universe's deliverance to you. So be very intentional about completing cycles so that you do not have to revisit anything that is uncomfortable for you. And then on May 14th, Mercury is going direct. Yay. Now let's always remember that there's shadows to Mercury. It is in its reversal. What's the word? I can't think. For 3 weeks, retrograde. It's in its retrograde for 3 weeks, but there's a shadow of 2 weeks coming in, 10 days going out, and that sort of thing. So you're still riding through the shadows of it. Sometimes the shadows can be a little bit more of an opportunity, we'll say, than the actual retrograde itself. So just be mindful. You're still dotting your I's, crossing your T's, moving slowly. Not a great time to sign contracts unless it's absolutely necessary, in which case you're going to just like supersonic go over them, maybe have someone else have some eyes on anything that is, the word they're using is committal. Anything that you must commit to, especially in a contracted legal sort of way. Just take pause, move slow, move consciously, and communication, of course. If you can hold off until after the 14th or even after the 24th, that would be great. But if not, just really come to your heart, move slow, move with intent. And I would just avoid it during the eclipse. Just wait till the eclipse is over. Like, just do yourself a favor and enjoy the reflection of self, do your inner work, and let the outside stuff just settle until the energy settles a little bit. May 19th, we move into a lovely Taurus new moon. Taurus season is all about beauty. It's all about love and graciousness. It is, it's a very earthy sign. It's about really seeing the splendor and the beauty that's all around you, the bloom of spring as it's happening. It brings in the sweet and the smooth, and we really need that right now. So wherever the sweet and the smooth and the grace and the glory is coming, be sure to say thank you. Be sure to acknowledge. It's really easy in this distorted lens of humanity sometimes to, from a pain body response. This is all in my book, which is launching in May 19th. Oh my God, on the new moon in Taurus. My book, The Palace of Light, is launching. I just tied that together. Thank you for witnessing. So we're bringing out the lovely into the light. and it grants you the stamina to get new projects done, to see the world with a bit of rose-colored glasses so you can see the beauty and really align and attune to the sacred and to the glorious of all things. So May 19th. May 21st, we're going to enter into, the sun will go into Gemini. So we get into the fun, social, getting your mind swirling with new ideas and, just that fun energy of Gemini. I mean, it can be a little unpredictable too as the 5 energy moves in all the directions, but it's an amazing opportunity, amazing kind of a lightness of being that comes through. So enjoy Gemini season, enjoy May. The 4 themes that are most needed for you to optimize the energy of this month, we have patience. Patience, patience, patience. Like definitely through this Mercury retrograde, you gotta move slowly, move with discernment, move with consciousness, slow things down, find your patience. If things aren't moving, if people aren't behaving the way you want them to, know that everyone is going through a lot, and patience is the virtue. Move with patience and everything will be revealed in a way that is fantastic. Cosmic light was the next word that wanted to come through. Because of the extreme activations, the extreme light frequencies that's moving through, you have an optimized, an accelerated, optimized opportunity to receive greater light codes. Let the cosmic light rays come through. Let them move through you. Let them optimize your frequency to the highest and to the greatest. The next is beauty in all things. Seek beauty, be in beauty, speak with beauty, acknowledge beauty, really bring in the form of beauty in all the ways that you can. See it all around you. That's what Taurus season brings for you, is this acceleration of beauty, and nature is bursting with it. So optimize beauty through the shadows of the darkness as we move through the eclipses, really optimize beauty. And the 4th thing we must know is glory. Glory came through. How can you stand in the glory of light? Can you be in the full expression, the full embodiment of your glorious self? Glory. It was so fun when that came through. It's not a word that I usually play with, but may the glory glow you up is what they're saying. Walk in the path of the glory of the light, the glory of the knowledge, the glory of greater sight. May it be glorious for you. And so, beloveds, may this May bestow its grace, its glory, its beauty, its cosmic light, and please, with all things, move with patience. It is a supersonic month, as they all are, and you are a supersonic creator on planet Earth. Your presence here is so greatly appreciated. You came here for significant purpose, and your purpose is to be the greatest expression of light and the greatest conduit of love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am sending love to your light. Have an amazing May.